Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon, Flat Earth Homeland. The Operation Ephraim's Rescue. Get with me, help out. We need to get an association going, an Ozark Plateau Relocation Association. Okay? We need to start helping each other. We need to start working together. We need to start envisioning a different future than the one in which we all live in, which is I only care for myself, and I only will work for myself, and I'm only going to do things for me, myself, and I, and us four and no more. That, my friends, is a dead-end street. Okay? So, I talked some time back about the gematria of various words, and I don't want to go into it because I don't know what I've said and what I haven't said and what made it on the video and what I've uploaded. But I do know for a fact that this video did not get uploaded, so I'm going to redo it, and it'll be better. So, you add up the numbers, the number valuation for each letter, and it comes up to a certain number. Look up Al Neal, the Infinity Code. There's videos on YouTube with him. He was a circuit writing speaker for the Prophecy Club out of Topeka, Kansas. And I call them Al Neal's word deals. I'll give a quick example. First time the word Satan, you take the word Satan, you add up the letter value in Hebrew, and it adds up to 359. You go to the 359th chapter of the Bible, and lo and behold, it's the first time the word Satan is used in Scripture. Very bizarre. And the number valuation of Satan and Santa are exactly the same, and oddly enough, on the 359th day of the year, we are worshiping, people that do Christmas are worshiping Satan. In so many words, they're paying homage to a person whose numerical gematria value is 359. So, anyway, diamond, the word diamond. I said before, I don't know if it's made it onto a video or not, if anybody's heard it, but, you know, the word diamond in Hebrew is phenomenal. Shomer. It's what I do. It's what I am. It's in my family motto. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA. It's in my history. Everything that I've been created to do. Like Jeremiah, you know, I knew you before you were in the womb. And so, anyway, so the word diamond, the value is 350? 550, yeah. 200 plus 300 plus 40 plus 10. And as near as I can figure, that should come out to Psalm 72. So, and I other than the fact that the entire psalm is neat, and about, you know, renovation, restoration, and it's kind of the whole thing is just read it. I would pull it up, but I'd have to do it on my phone, and I can't do it right now because I'm using the phone as a screen and the tablet as my recording device. So, but So I was just, you know, I prayed. I was like, well, is there any difference? Is there any connection between Psalm 72 and diamond? So I ran across this. It pulled up. It's the only thing that really did. But whether this is a prayer or it certainly is a benediction, which I love. A benediction is a good speaking. I've done those. I speak blessings over people. Very powerful, I believe. You know, may the road rise up to meet you. Things like that. You know, Numbers 36. May the Lord bless you and keep you and make his face to shine upon you and give you peace. Things like that. Those are good speakings. So this certainly is a good speaking, as is Psalm 72. But whether this was what this guy took out of it, or is it from the Hebrew, because you can, you know, you read the book of Job, and Yahweh is about to shake his mane and scatter all the little bugs out of it. You know, the New World Order, little bugs. You know, he's about ready to, they're going to go flying. So that's the import you get from the book of Job. And the whole, of course, Job is so much in there about creation and about, you know, the cosmology of the earth and what it looks like. You know, the earth is a flat disk with upturned edges, as the scientists, you know, Jacques, it's like Jean-Luc Picard, Jacques Picard, the guy that Jean-Luc was named after, was a real scientist, and he built a balloon and he went up a sphere, an actual sphere with oxygen, and went way up in the air, and he said, the earth looks like a flat disk with upturned edges. Well, in the book of Job, it says that the earth is pressed like a wax under the seal, and it's upturned edges is exactly what it says, which is exactly what you see if a ring is impressed into a blob of wax. It oozes up around the edges and it becomes very, you know, high or raised edges. So anyway, all right, so this was my answer. This guy, Rabbi whatever, Brent Cohen or whatever. So this is his take on it. This was something he wrote. Let the lowly rise up. Let them crash and collide like tectonic plates. Let them burst forth, leaving soaring mountains in their wake. Speaking of the craton and tectonic plates, this is very apropos. The Rockies and the Appalachians did burst forth as, you know, rose up when the tectonic plates slammed into the craton. I've said before, the craton don't go anywhere. It doesn't get affected. It is solid. It's over twice as thick, way over twice as thick as the rest of the crust when you get west of the Rockies. Let those who cry out in pain feel your presence growing within their broken souls like green stems shooting through cracked pavement. The initial picture there. Let them live to see new life spreading through abandoned streets and neighborhoods and cities and nations. Very reminiscent to me of George Washington's vision, and very reminiscent of what I see is going to happen. The survivors will build new cities. They will be clean cities. They will be living according to the law of the Lord, Yahweh. Let them live to see new life spreading through abandoned streets and neighborhoods and cities and nations. Let the promise of your transformation beckon still, that we might finally take the first tentative steps into this new day. Yes, let it be so. That's supposed to be the last line, but whatever. Let the justice that trickled first from shallow creeks now roar through the valley and saturate the dry, parched earth. Let it flow relentlessly throughout the land where life once grew and will grow again. Let the oppressed, buried deep within the earth, smolder and shape like pressurized carbon gliding inevitably upwards, only to emerge like diamonds in the morning sun. Wow. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Just for what it's worth. But I would say that, you know, there's a lot of people out there, people that are contacting me. You and I have been under pressure. We've been under heat. What happens when you take normal carbon? Man is a carbon-based organism, and the number of man is six. 3 carbon atoms, 3 carbon atoms, 3 carbon atoms. 666. And but when you take basic carbon and put it under pressure and heat, it gets squished together. It becomes more symmetrical. It becomes more pyramidal, latticed layers of pyramids, and it becomes more organized. There is a new book on structured water, The Fourth Stage of Water. Get that book. Awesome book, one of the most greatest books written in the last 500 years, easily. Yep. So, okay, well, that's it. That's Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant. Thank you. Blessings on everybody.